Hi there, football fans, and welcome to Transfermarkt TV International. My name is Trevor Evans, bringing you the latest news, rumours, and transfers and statistics from across the world of football. We're going to jump straight in with Bayern Munich. David Alaba seems to be a little bit of a situation going on there, and teams are looking to capitalise. Liverpool are sniffing around. The man is not happy about failed promises. He was about to sign a new contract. He's been asking for more money, and it's not being delivered. Liverpool are in a bit of a defensive crisis. Van Dijk, Fabinho and Matip all injured, and David Alaba could be a cheap option in January for this, as Bayern do not want to lose on a free transfer and would be willing to accept a cut price deal. Staying in Germany, and Lucien Favre is on the verge of leaving, or is he? Nobody really knows. His contract is due to expire at the end of the season, and the board are unsure of his intentions. They're beginning to test the water and assess their options. They have a few candidates lined up. The three main men in question is Jesse Marsch, who's actually top of the list. The Red Bull Salzburg manager, US international, has a long-term contract though, but could be tempted with the option of Borussia Dortmund in the Bundesliga. Assessing their options within the Bundesliga, they're also looking at Nagelsmann, current Leipzig manager, who is on a long-term contract, but he's part of a bigger project there. Again, looking at Borussia Mönchengladbach's manager, Rose, who's long-term contract, but could be tempted with the move across the North Rhine-Westphalen to Dortmund. On that note, Salzburg could be losing another member of their team, their staff, and this time it's in the form of striker who's been in blistering form. Patson Daka, the 22-year-old Zambian international, has scored 12 and assisted 5 in 11 games so far this season. Manchester City are keeping note and looking for post-Aguero life. With a market value of 20 million euros, that's well within the reach of Manchester City and the other 20 or so clubs assessing his situation. Red Bull Salzburg are a bit of a factory line of talent. They've shipped out Haaland, Keita, Mane and Minamino, which will get Liverpool fans excited because 3 of those are among the current playing squad. Flashback 5 years and you'd have fallen off your chair. Free agent and a bit lost in his career, Alexandre Pato is wanted by Birmingham City in the Championship. The 31-year-old striker left Milan in 2013 after 63 goals and 18 assists in 150 games, which is not to be sniffed at. Target club are in the Championship, Birmingham City. They're a big club, big ambitions, but they've made a slow start and have only managed 5 goals in 8 games. Revisiting the topic from the story earlier with Alaba, Liverpool are assessing their options. I bet they're wishing they'd kept hold of Lovren round about now. They've got lots of young prospects and they might be willing to throw them in at the deep end to give them a chance in very Trent Alexander-Arnold fashion. However, they're looking for an experienced option, and Ezequiel Garay could come in that form. The former Valencia free agent is available right now. He's 34 years old, plenty of experience with 32 caps for Argentina, and he also scores goals, averaging nearly 1 in every 10 games. And a man informed, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, has found his groove. With 4 goals and 4 assists in 8 games, albeit mostly in the Europa League, he is a man in demand. The 26-year-old Turkish international is due to expire his contract at the end of the season at Milan, and Manchester United are lurking around. However, they do have a plethora of players in this position. Milan are keen to find a resolution and want to find some sort of negotiation in his salary demands. One of my favourite players, Jack Wilshere, the former England international, he is only 28 years old and he should be at the pinnacle of his powers, is assessing his options. As a free agent, having recently left West Ham United, he's assessing his options abroad. Spain, Italy, Germany, perhaps even the MLS. One big stumbling block is his wage demands, 6 million euros per year, and also the risk that would be involved. He's a big injury-prone candidate. And in the Premier League, manager Chris Wilder of Sheffield United is becoming frustrated with his 26-year-old English central midfielder, John Lundstram. The former Everton youth player moved to Sheffield United from Oxford for £500,000 in 2017 and has become an important figure within the team, scoring 5 in 40 Premier League games. His contract is due to expire. He does not want to sign a new contract, so Sheffield United might be forced to sell in January rather than lose for free. Burnley, Crystal Palace and Rangers are all keeping tabs on this story. And now moving on to what we do best, market value update. This time we're focusing on the Serie A. We're going to start with Hakan Çalhanoğlu, who has seen his good form turn into a surge in market value too. The AC Milan central midfielder has seen a €7 million increase up to €30 million. Taking into consideration his contract is due to expire, he is a man in demand. Up next, Arthur in central midfield for Juventus. Moved over from Barcelona in a swap deal with Pjanic. There's not really much to say about this, just a little bit of rebalancing. €4 million, quids in. And a big jump here for Osman, the new Napoli striker, slotted in big money deal, and his market value has been reflected in that. He's slotted straight into the team, and he's been starting to put some good performances together too. So where there's a gain at Napoli, there's also a loser. Losing his space to Osman is Milik, and that's been reflected in his market value update too. He's had a big loss, down by €5 million. He's been rumoured to have been leaving a number of potential suitors, and he's not quite left just yet. Juventus being lined up. Will he be hanging around until January? Most likely, and potentially on the bench as well. The rather unfortunate figure of Zaniolo, he's such a talent. When he plays, he's right up there, but unfortunately struggling with bad injuries in the last couple of years, which has seen a big drop in his market value of €10 million to 45. And just a little bit of balancing in the world. Achraf Hakimi moved to Inter Milan from Real Madrid, and despite the recent run of form, no reflection in that at all. It's just a rebalancing, €4 million down to 50. And after a week of Champions League football, we've noticed something pretty cool. Some players like to score against many, many clubs. Up next, we've got the top 5 who scored against the 5 most clubs in the Champions League. Up first, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 39 years old and still going strong. He scored against 29 different clubs. Karim Benzema of Real Madrid, also Lyon, scored against 30, so just a little bit ahead of Ibrahimovic in that space. The only one who's not currently active, Raul, 33 clubs with 71 goals for Real Madrid. Cristiano Ronaldo, this is next level stuff, guys. 130 goals against 33 teams, and he's still going. Usual suspect right at the top, 36 clubs, Lionel Messi, 117 goals. Insane. Let's take a little look and compare that. So even though these are the top 5, Messi and Ronaldo are way ahead in terms of individual goals, but not too far behind them in terms of clubs scored against. Benzema could catch up with Ronaldo or, well, potentially Messi in the next couple of years. Okay, guys, and now we're going to take a quick look at Barcelona. There's a lot going on over there, off the field. And it's going to be very interesting in terms of how the politics and how Barcelona restructure themselves in the near future. Bartomeu recently said that he is not going to step aside, and 24 hours later he was persuaded otherwise. Barcelona is owned by the fans, and they voted for him to step aside in a vote of confidence. This opens the door to systemic changes within FC Barcelona, and a lot of the players have been grumbling about this regime for a number of years now, and now is the time for them to change and really revolutionize what they're doing as a club. However, he did leave with a departing bombshell, causing waves of concern throughout the top football leagues of Europe. He says that Barcelona, the day before his retirement, effectively, have agreed to join the rumoured Super League with the likes of Liverpool, Real Madrid and Manchester United, and it's been met with derision. Nobody really knows much about what's going on here. It's very behind the scenes and hush-hush. However, more of this to come in the near future, I am sure. And with the nominations for the presidential election coming up, how much influence will Lionel Messi have? Is he likely to step up himself on the pitch, off the pitch? Who knows? What do you think, guys? Who's going to be the next president? What's the power vacuum going to be happening in this space? It's very interesting to see in the Barcelona sense, one of the biggest clubs in the world with no real direction at this moment in time. That's all we have for you this week, guys. Comment below. Start a campaign, Messi for president, see what's going to happen. Take it on. Any questions, feedback, like, subscribe, share. We are very keen to hear your thoughts. Until next week, take it easy, guys.